There we go. So, hi guys, and welcome back to. This is the new starting of a new series. So, in this series, we're gonna play Skyrim, and we're gonna. We're just gonna have some fun, I guess. So, prior to this, I deleted all my mods. I reinstalled the game because I couldn't get mods, like a stable version. So I don't want to have to experiment with mods and stuff. I just want to keep it the same the whole playthrough. I might add some mods like Sky UI and stuff like that. But for now, we're just gonna play mod free and everything. I'm playing with a controller also. Later on I'm gonna switch over to mouse and keyboard when I get Sky UI and other stuff like other UI and stuff like that. And I'm also gonna check out where my camera is and see if everything's alright with that. So this is basically a test run, and I'm also running at a really high resolution on my game, so it might be. I hope it's not lagging. If it is, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing. But other than that, it's just we're here to have some fun, and that's what we're gonna do. So starting off, we're on the cart. I guess we're a prisoner. You're a prisoner in every Elder Scrolls game. This is Rayloff, if I'm not mistaken, and that's some kind of dude, and that's Ulfric Stormcloak. Hehe. So usually during this, like when the game released, I played it so much you don't even know. So yeah, I like originally I got this game for Xbox, and so I got the game for Xbox, and I basically played it for 72 hours the first weekend it came out. I was like 24/7 basically, or 24/3 I guess. If I remember correctly, it released on a Friday, and on Monday morning when I had to go to school, I had 72-hour game time recorded. I guess I slept through with the game on or something, but I basically finished the game then. And then I spent like 3 weeks or so just running around doing side missions and stuff. But the beautiful part about Bethesda games are you don't really have to go like main story first. It's not really that important. You just have fun, and yeah. So with Morrowind was basically the standard RPG where you run around and everything's a set level and stuff. And then came Oblivion, which did the opposite, which is like all enemies are programmed to be this much higher than you, this much lower than you, and it'll scale with you, which was awesome. But at the same time, you basically min-maxed your skills so that you would level as little as possible, because then you can have the highest possible damage, or like damage to health ratio on enemies, which was kind of faulty game design in my opinion. And then came Skyrim, which is basically designed to be all the enemies scale with you up to a certain point. So all bandits would start at like level 3 or level 2 or whatever, and then they will scale to like level 20-ish. And then after level 20, you basically become stronger than them every time. So that is a much more it feels more dynamic, and basically I love this kind of gameplay, because in the start you're basically struggling against every type of enemies. If you don't, you should probably higher difficulty. But as the game progresses, you gain more power, you become stronger basically as you gain levels and find different objects around the world that'll help you increase your power. So basically the stronger you get, the stronger you feel. But there's always more enemies. And basically, if you reach a level where everything's too easy, there's always mods. So this game has so much replay potential, it's insane. Like, I've played this game for 600 hours on PC. Probably played it for 300 or 400 before I got it on PC, before I got a PC that was good enough to play it. And now I just can't, like, I've played through this game so many times. So here's always the choice where I'm stuck like for ages. But since I don't really know what to play, but what I want to do in this series is I want to give you guys some, like, I want to get some interaction going with my viewers, so, or with you guys, because you are my viewers. So I want to basically let you guys decide each time I start a new game. I'm probably going to play through this game as a thief, as a mage, etc, etc. But for the time being, I'm just going to play as oh yeah, I haven't even for this playthrough, I'm just going to play through as a jack of all trades, basically, just show off all some fun side quests and stuff that you guys might not know about, and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, in every episode, I'm going to play one part, like one quest, and then I'm going to upload it and put it in sequence so you guys can see the whole thing later, if you want to do that. So what I'm going to do is, in this episode, I'm going to make my character. I'm going to go through the first tutorial mission stuff, and then I'm going to head over and I'm going to do the basically I'm going to end it when we go to Riverwood, and then next episode we'll pick up from there, and we'll do like one quest per episode. Otherwise they get too long, and like it'll be a lot of running. I'm basically going to cut out the running, I think, maybe, to speed it up. Now first episode I'm not going to do that. Then we'll see how long the following episode become. So if they're like half an hour for each quest, I'm basically going to cut out some parts where I don't talk and I'm just basically running. But for the time being, I want to use the time to be efficient. So we're going to play as, I always play as the high elves, but as I've been playing this game, high elves don't really they're not really my favorite anymore. They used to be. My first character was a high elf and had a lot of fun with that. But as we're going with the jack of all trades, I'm basically gonna go with the Imperial, because they have they find more gold. I don't really exactly know how, but I always end up richer on my guy here. So we're gonna go with male, and we're just gonna roll one on a preset so I don't spend too much time with this. Oh damn, they're all fugly looking. Okay, we'll take this guy, we'll change his face, I suppose. Change his nose. I'm not sure if what kind of stereotypes are in this game. So there we go. This, oh man, it's not pretty at all. We're gonna change the hair. We're gonna make, like, for my next playthrough, I'll probably get some better presets going. I'm not exactly sure how, but there's probably a mod for that. There's a mod for everything. Come on, this Skyrim. So yeah, we're just gonna roll with this hair, I guess. Standard fugly looking hair. So we're gonna name our character. We're gonna name him Wolfie. Oops. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. We're gonna name him Wolfie for the time being, because this will be my normal guy. So the next time I play through this game, I'm gonna play as you guys could get to decide okay. So the next time I play through this game, I'm basically gonna do this like one life. If I die, it's over, basically. So I'm gonna play play through now, just have a bit of fun, show off the game a bit for those of you who doesn't know or who don't know what Skyrim was all about. You've probably seen it all, but yeah, we're just gonna have some fun basically. And then in the next series, or the next character series, or whatever you want to call it, you guys get to decide what playstyle I go with. I'm gonna have a few presets you guys can choose from in a poll after a certain time, or after when I decide to start it up. And then I'm gonna go with like 1 life, set difficulty, and just when I die I basically end that series, so we get to see how far we get. And the goal will basically be to become the Dragonborn, basically. So we're gonna do like the main story and stuff, but we're gonna focus on this now. That guy's head just got chopped off. I guess we're next. Mixed messages from the crowd here. Yup, we're the renegade from Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil is the... I guess I could talk about the lore in this game, because I know it pretty much by heart by now. So, where we pick up is the Empire, which is the guys trying to execute us here, have mistaken us for rebels. Or criminals, basically. So they're gonna chop our head off. Backstory is whatever you want to make your character like. You can fill it in yourself. But basically you got caught in a mountain pass together with Ulfric Stormcloak, which is the leader of the rebellion here in Skyrim. Skyrim, by the way, is a province in the Empire, or the Empire basically... Oh, here we go. The Empire is the main political ruling, or was, prior to Oblivion, which is the game before this. My hands are bound. I can't... Oh, it's Y to jump, right. Legends don't burn down villages. And I love this guy. Too bad he's an asshole. I hope no children are watching, because this game is 16 plus, I think. So if you're below that, you can just leave. Thanks. Here we go. Here's the dragon. I haven't even checked my settings here. So we're gonna go in settings. We're gonna check gameplay. We probably want to increase it to like... I guess I'll go with expert for this playthrough, because we're just having fun and stuff. So we want to jump down here. I already know this. So here we go. Here's the next tutorial guy we're gonna meet. He is named... Oh, I can't even remember his name. I always go with this guy though. Oh, damn. I can't remember his name. Yeah. Game looks great actually without mods. I don't know if it's the resolution I'm playing in or whatever it is, but it looks great. I mean, better than when it was released at least. So this is, as I've said multiple times now, it's no mods whatsoever. If I open the... Oh, I can't open it now. No. So yeah, you'll see it when I get control over my hands. Oh yeah, Alduin is talking. That's Alduin, by the way. The bringing of the end times. So, story behind Alduin is he's basically here to end the world, or that's what people think. But he's like crazy or something, so he instead tries to dominate everybody. And this is the first time anybody's seen the dragon in like thousands of... Oh damn, he just gets snatched. So we are going to roll with Hadvar is his name, because I like the Empire more, and Tolius won't be mad at us if we join them. Alright, so loading in here. Still have no control over my hands. The bringers of the end times. So people think dragons are like the riders of the apocalypse, basically. So, or the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, I think it's the... There we go. Now we have the control. As you can see here, I still have the normal setup here because I'm using a controller. But as I transition over to mouse and keyboard, which is how I usually play this game. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take it all, and we're gonna go over here. For those of you who don't know, this one has a helmet in it. So that way, you can. I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna put on this. It has a helmet, so you basically start with a helmet on, which is something I've seen a lot of people neglecting, to be honest. So I'm gonna go into third person here. Yeah, so it's a quite ugly helmet, but so here we go. Blocking with the right trigger or the left trigger, attacking with the right, pretty standard for games. Something that annoys a lot of people is that when you play with a mouse and keyboard, it's attacking with the left mouse button and blocking with the right, which is basically in every fighting game ever, but people still get annoyed because it's like visually annoying. These guys didn't even notice me fighting them, so I'm gonna block. Oh, he just hit us. I'm gonna... Oh damn, it's been so long since I played this. Oh, he just executed that guy. It's X for putting away your stuff, by the way. So we're gonna pick up these gauntlets. We are going to equip it. So we get some gloves also. Get some gloves going, yeah. Extra armor rating is always nice to have. Oh. So now we basically want to wait for him. I think I'm going to start this game as a sword and board kind of character who has a sword and a one-handed. No, actually I'm going to start it as a mage, so I'm going to start like a battle mage style, heavy armor, shield, and then I'm going to use magic, main hand for magic. Just because it's a more fun play style and stuff. Oh, we're low on stamina, so we want to pick up all these. There's one here, and then there's none on the table. Nope. So, and then there's like one on the table here. If you go on alchemy, you can pick up the salt and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that later when I'm stronger and can actually fight things I meet in the wild. Like if I meet a werebear or a werewolf or something, I'm screwed. So this is the part where you get a shield. I hope it's not lagging. It's lagging a bit for me, but it doesn't feel like too much. Take the lockpicks. This is where people usually get their first headpiece gear, which is where I'm also gonna get mine. So this is nothing new. This is just a tutorial. So that was easy. Oops. So there's another magic thing. So if you want to go full mage, you might want to grab the robes here, but it's only 50% magicka, which is not really that good. I'd rather start with you're still gonna run out of magicka, but I'm gonna grab it anyway because it's worth a lot of gold. However, the headpiece gives you 30 magicka, which is enough for. So we're gonna start. There we go, and then it's white to favorite, right? Yes. Favorite the healing. I'm pretty sure we had books. Yes, sparks. I don't really like using sparks against it unless it's against the mage, but as we won't be fighting any mages now, I'm not gonna bother with it. So alright, the shield was what I was getting. Apparel, shield, and I'm going to equip the shield, equip flames. So this way I get the defensive capabilities of a shield and I get the offensive of magical abilities. So I'm gonna roll with this playstyle until I get the dual casting perk. after which I'm going to switch over to playing as a full mage, I think. I might have... Alright, where's Crouch? That's Crouch. So yeah, sneaking is also good. I'm gonna go with sneaking after magic because those are basically the ones that are dependent on your level and opponent's level, but basically you just want to keep your enemies burning with flames. There's no real reason to just spam it. You just keep them burning, try and regenerate as much as you can in between hits. So he's burning, he's not burning, we burn him. And use the shield to defend yourself. I usually bash, which is normally when I play I end up at like level 60 or so, and I'm still like level just 20 or something skill. We're just gonna burn this. I love doing that because it does so much damage. We are going to... Nah, we're just gonna leave them there. So yeah, the lever didn't move, but still it's... So yeah, if I run into any bugs or something, I'm just gonna... Since I'm not even using, like, I don't even have the unofficial patches, which is something I really recommend doing, getting. So I'm gonna do like a mod video where I mod my game with just some basic stuff that doesn't really alter the gameplay. The gameplay will remain the same. And then I'm gonna just link it to you guys so you guys can see my kind of setup. Oh damn. So this part, if you're playing on higher difficulties, I'm just on expert, so quite easy for me. But this is the poison from these guys is really helpful if you're playing a sneaking kind of character. One of the playthroughs I plan on doing is a alchemy assassin kind of character who just uses alchemy to get deadly poisons, like oh damn, that's gold. Damn, I took so much damage. I'm just gonna sneak through this, heal myself for a bit. Oh, there we go. Get some restoration going. The bear doesn't want to mess with us. Yeah, that's right. So a lot of people fell down this hole here, I think, and just got stuck, even though the entrance is like over here. So I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Sprint. So yeah, that's the end of the first quest. Oh, a lot of shaking here. Or not the end of it. We gotta go to the riverwood, but I guess I'll. Hey, Hadvar. Man, this game looks way better than I remember. Such a long time ago I played Skyrim. This will probably be the most rapid advancing series of the game, or the channel, because... So, if you want to know more about the world and stuff, you just follow Hadvar and he'll talk about it. We're not going to do that now though, because I want to have time to talk about other stuff. So, the main thing about traveling here, yeah, I guess I'll show the map. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a better world map thing. So this is Solitude. It's basically a fortress. Yeah, as you can see, it's like, yeah, you guys see it's like a fortress. So that's the head of the Imperial Legion. They have like fortified themselves here, and from there they spread like influence down into Morthal, Markarth. Markarth is also key, but it's Markarth is basically my favorite looking city. So I'll show you guys, or like the reach in and of itself, which is this part between. It starts here and goes up through these mountains, and ends about here. So it's basically my favorite part of the game, mainly because it looks so good. It's like a huge canyon just sprawling across. So I guess I'll showcase that to you guys later. But for now, we're just gonna... So the holes are already mapped out, as you can see. We are going over here, which is a minor settlement thing, which is Riverwood, and we're heading over there. But on the way there, I want to show you guys the standing stones, which is a very cool part of the game that I basically made builds or like characters just revolve around one of these stones here, and you guys will understand why. So it's down here. So here we go. It's like the mage. I'll activate this. Those under the sign of the mage will learn all magic skills 25% faster. You may only have one blessing at a time. So this means one standing stone can be active at a time. 2 if you have this special headpiece thing, but it has no armor, so not a lot of people use it unless they really want it. And then you have the warrior, which is basically the same but like warrior skills, and same with the thief. So what skill belongs to which one is decided by... So everything in this in this part is from I can't remember if alchemy belongs to the thief or not, but it's basically illusion, conjuration, destroy, all of these Asians is magic, and including up to and including enchanting. Then we go on to warrior, which is smithing, heavy armor, block, two-handed, one-handed, and then here archery I think belongs to the warrior, but I'm not sure. It might be part of the thief's kit, just because for the sake of balance. I don't know. But then it's light armor, sneak, pickpocketing, and lockpicking, as well as speech. I'm not sure if it belongs to anything, but I'd guess it belongs to the thief. So it's basically, you want to pick the one that correlates to what you're playing as. Since I'm playing a mage, I'm going mage. I'll switch it over later, but then I might take another one, but some of these give you powers that you can use once a day. And a really cool one is like the necromancer thing. So I just want to go up here and explore that, so I can use it for fast travel later. The necromancer one basically raises all dead bodies around you to fight for you, which is a cool thing, but since you can only use it once a day, it's not really that useful. And here are some wolves I'm probably gonna have to fight. So just keep them burning and defend yourself. Make sure to block every attack, because they do quite a lot of damage. Oh snap, 2 wolves. But since this is these are only wolves, so we kill them quite fast. But once we get to some dungeons and stuff, dungeons in this game is very simplified. It's just go through like this mass of like this corridors and stuff. Like go through the dungeon, you get the stuff at the end, and then you have a shortcut out. And I really like that design of adventures in the games, because otherwise you'll just be backtracking to things you already killed, which you might do anyway because you want to loot stuff. But I usually play this game as I don't really like looting that much. So we're gonna talk to Alvor and tell him that Hadver. So I'm just gonna talk here and you guys will see. So yeah, that's the first part of the first quest. I suppose I'm gonna end it here, and we are going to make our new save here. As you can see, I have no saves. So if you're new to Skyrim and you don't know this already, it's a good thing, or it's a good idea not to save over this first one, because this first one is basically an autosave. So the next time you press new game from the start menu, it'll overwrite this save slot. So I would suggest starting a new game or a new save every time you make a new character, since the other one can be used to skip the cutscene in the start there where we go by the cart. You'll basically skip forward to character creation, which is it's a nice quality of life thing, but you'll have to be aware that it can really mess up your day if your save gets deleted because you overwrote the one created by the game itself. So always start a new game. So here we go, 002 Wolfie Imperial level 1. So this will be the first. This is the first part of this little series here, and next time I guess we'll continue the quest. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I catch you guys next time.